Hey y'all, let's talk Love and Marriage Huntsville. So my husband and I caught up on the show, and I bring up my husband because it's a great show to watch with your spouse. You know, we pause the channel, pause the TV, and then have our little side conversation about whatever's on the screen, which is usually some scandalous stuff, and then we go back to watching the show. So my one gripe though is that it's all about cheating this episode. I mean, I was looking forward to a show that was about positive Black marriage, love, relationships, and it just went a little Love and Hip Hop with the scandal cheating. But you can't have it all, and I guess you need some drama to kind of get people interested in the show. So we pick up with all of the couples speculating on what's going on with Melody and Martell, because her line of questioning about the deal breakers and the cheating definitely seemed to hint that there was trouble in paradise, and there is trouble in paradise. We found out that Martell cheated on Melody, and it was scandalous. So we found out that Martell had a girlfriend, his words, girlfriend, for over a year. He said something, his timeline wasn't adding up to me, because he said something about a year, and then they stopped having sex 3 months after I guess he got busted or something. And then they were still corresponding a little bit. What the fuck? Dude, are you kidding me? You had a whole girlfriend. He didn't say I had a side chick. We're not talking about a side bitch. We're talking about a whole girlfriend. A girlfriend that feels empowered enough to call his phone while he's with his whole family having dinner back to back to back. Ooh, child, it's too much. It's too much. Okay. And Melody sitting up there talking about deal breakers. Girl, that should have been a deal breaker. You talking about some disrespectful cheating shit. How? That's disrespectful. A year and some change cheating. I don't know how much worse it can get than that, but they're trying to work it out. So even though it's been a year and some change, if we are to believe Martell, which I don't, Melody is obviously still sore, raw, salty, broken up about the whole thing. And so anyway, her and Martell have a conversation where she expresses some of her concerns about his behavior. For instance, going to Home Depot looking like you dressed for the club. Now, I've been to Home Depot plenty of times. I never looked like I was dressed for the club when I went to Home Depot. Or going to the gym late at night. That's suspicious, okay? But his solution seemed to be, okay, well, just come with me. Who got time for that? Don't nobody have time to babysit your ass because you're a cheater and I don't trust you. No, that is not finding the solution to the problem. So they need to go to counseling and they need to work on the solutions, okay? Because all that stuff is not going to help. Just buying somebody flowers, writing them a poem, that's nice, that's cute. But he don't seem like he's trustworthy at all. So not a whole lot happened other than talking about cheating the whole episode. Kimmy had her bridal shower, which was lovely. They met with the architect, which is also nice. But let me just end on this little rant. So Martell claimed that he cheated on Melody because she was too busy, even though they worked together, and that she didn't cook enough or they didn't have sex enough. Well, I mean, the sex part is obviously good discernment since he was getting it from a whole nother chick. But I have some advice. They asked Marcel what his advice would be for a cheater like Martell. And he just said, laughed it off and said, don't admit it, deny. Well, I have some better advice, okay? If your wife is too busy and y'all work together, get her an assistant. If she don't cook, bring home a goddamn pizza. Or get your ass in the kitchen and cook something. And if you're not having enough sex with her, maybe you need to step your game up with some date night or some romance. Instead of putting all that energy into a whole nother bitch, put that energy into your wife and into your marriage.